Hey everyone, thanks for jumping back into the cryptoverse. I figured we would come on here and see if we can watch 4200 um, come in. It's come in on some exchanges, but we haven't really seen that like decisive break of it. You can see like Bitfinex is its top here is 4194. Coinbase is already flirting with the $4,200 milestone. So let's just see if we can break through. Let's switch this over to the minute time frame, and you guys can see, you can see where we are. So we'll draw the line in the sand um, out around 4,200. That's the line in the sand. And well, I probably should post this in a few different places so people are actually aware that we're doing it. So let me do that. Currently at 4184, so still no decisive break of 4,200 yet. Is the mic not working? Um, yeah, I don't know, maybe it's just not working. All right, let's redo it. Are we here? We good to go now? Are we? There we go. 42. Book it. Book it. 4,200. There we go. 4,200. Hopefully you guys can hear me. Yeah, the problem was it was a rookie mistake. Let's be honest. My video and microphone, they just simply weren't plugged in. So if they're not plugged in, there's probably a good chance it's not going to work. So the reason why you were still able to hear me was because it was just catching my internal microphone on my laptop. And why do we not have a house? Oh my gosh. Someone's dropping the ball here, not even reminding me about a house. Come on, guys. Gotta have our house. You can't take down... What kind of chimney is that? You can't take down, major milestones decisively without making a house a home. So, all right, I'm going to post this in a few different places, so let's hold on. So we already broke 4,200, and let's see if we can continue the show. All right, we're now at 4205. We were able to catch it. You can see it's not passing it everywhere yet. Like Bitfinex is still at 41.99. I mean, if Coinbase, it's 4207 on Coinbase. That goes up much higher. There's no way this is gonna hold. It's gotta break through if Coinbase keeps moving up. I mean, because Coinbase is already like $9 higher. There it goes. Okay, so it's now above 4,200 on Bitfinex as well, just barely. Now it's back at it, but at least it did hit it on Bitfinex. So we hit it on Bitfinex, we hit it on Coinbase. We're at 4,200 on Coinbase. 4204. All right, we'll continue the game. The game continues. The game continues. We're now at 0.0724. 0.0724. So the Ethereum tsunami continues. All right, 4211. So 4211 is now our new all-time high. You're looking at our new all-time highs. 4213.85 is the new all-time high. Onward and upward, hopefully, is the direction. Now we're at 0.0725. This might be an interesting one to watch. I mean, I don't know that, I mean, it's necessary, but this is kind of right where we sort of had like a slow decline down, and then once we got to like 0.0725, then we really dropped. So let's see if we can decisively break through 0.0725. I mean, the next major milestone up here would be 0.085 or so. This is where we dropped back from May of 2018. Bitcoin, Bitcoin, as we were covering this yesterday, if you guys were watching the stream yesterday, I told you guys that, to watch out for Bitcoin here, because a good chance it doesn't decisively break through, and it hasn't yet, right? You can see it hasn't. It got rejected at the same spot. Ether USD still looks pretty strong. Ether Bitcoin still looks pretty strong. Now we're at 0.0726. So we're continuing to move up. 0.0726. By the way, if you guys like the content, make sure you subscribe to the channel and give the video a thumbs up. Definitely subscribe, give the video a thumbs up, and also check out the Telegram channel, which you can find a link to in the description below. We have over 36,000 people in there, and I'll post it for you just in case. And remember, we have the altcoin or the bull market sale on the premium list. If you want to know how I'm navigating these markets, you can check that out. I'll post it in the chat below as well. All right, we're now at 41.97. We'll continue to see if we can break through 4,200 decisively. Remember, Bitcoin going down will cause Ethereum to pause as long as Bitcoin's above the 20-week SMA. As long as Bitcoin is above the 20-week SMA, then Ethereum can still remain somewhat strong. So 20-week SMA for Bitcoin is now over $49,000. The 21-week EMA is actually at 47,460, which coincidentally is where we went to last week, in fact. Or maybe not last week, maybe like 4 weeks ago. Last week, yeah, right. It's not 4 weeks. About 3 weeks ago. About 3 weeks ago, we went to the current valuation of the 21-week EMA. All right, Ether USD continues to flirt with the $4,200 mark. We have broken above it. The highest we've gone to so far is a very, very modest 42.13 and 85 cents. Hopefully we can push higher. If you go look at coin market cap, just see where we are. Okay, Ether's approaching one half 0.5 the market cap of Bitcoin. So we would still need to go up another like 60 billion in terms of the market capitalization to get to about 50% of Bitcoin's market capitalization. So about 60 billion or so. If we just look at one, this is almost, it's almost 1.1 trillion. This is approaching 500 billion. So you can see there is a little bit of ways to go there. All right, 41.95. Ether USD is still at 0.07249. Bitcoin is slightly pulling back here. So, this is sort of that bounce we're in. So, even if it comes back down, even if Bitcoin sort of comes back down, anytime it bounces, Ether can continue to rally as long as we're above the 20-week SMA. In my opinion, right? In my opinion, at the end of the day, this is not financial advice, and I can't tell you exactly what's going to happen. I can just sort of try to interpret the data, what the data has suggested is theoretically possible in the past, and dubiously speculate on what that means for today. Well, I mean, we already broke 4,200, so we could theoretically call we could theoretically call it a successful stream, could we not? 4,200. We're above. We hit 4,200. We went above it. Man, I'm sleepy. They say sleep is for the bear market, right? I would not be opposed. I would not be opposed to a somewhat calm summer so that we can all get some good sleep this summer. I know it's great to watch the prices go up every single day. It's also nice to get a good night's sleep every once in a while. So maybe this summer is what I'm hoping will maybe get some reprieve from Ethereum, and give us some time to catch up on some sleep and prepare for what comes next. Someone asked, why does my graph look so much different? If you're talking about this graph, it could be because I'm looking at it on a log scale. So if you switch it to a linear, it looks like that. Okay, so that's probably the reason, is because I'm looking at it on a log scale here. And we also do look at it on a linear scale. I mean, if we go to Ether Bitcoin, sorry, let me look at it on a, like, if you look at it here, we do look at it on a linear scale too. This is a linear scale, and if you switch it to log, it looks like that. Or sorry, this is still log scale. So linear is here, and then we can redo these lines to basically go after that linear on a linear scale to fit it better on, say, like a linear scale than a log scale. So this is a linear scale. This is a log scale. Ether USD is at 41.95. Bitcoin is pulled back slightly from 59K, went up to around 59.5K. We were on live stream yesterday, and I said to look out for the 59.5K mark. Hey, I'm not a day trader, right? I'm not a day trader. I was just looking at, hey, is this going to get rejected? And we actually got rejected right off that, right, basically the same level we got rejected off the day before. So yeah, I mean, let's just keep seeing. We'll see how things. We'll see how things go. Frederick says he hasn't been getting notifications. Well, I can't help you there. I don't know why YouTube sometimes decides to send out notifications and other times it does not. I have no idea. So Ethereum from April 25th, we're up 89% over 15 days. It's a shame that Ethereum never does anything, isn't it? It's a shame. 89% over 15 days. All right, we're at 41.90. Ether Bitcoin's at 0.0723. Someone says, admit that Ethereum's not doing anything. Hey, if the world wants to believe it's not doing anything, that's probably better for me, honestly. So, Ethereum not doing anything since 88, right? Am I educated in data science? I don't know. I mean, I have a graduate degree in engineering, so theoretically that should get you some experience in data science, but I don't actually have a degree specifically in data science. So I wouldn't say I'm formally trained specifically in data science, but sort of an implicit education in data science, not explicit. Joel says the Forbes interview is now booked. I don't know, man. You might want to cancel it. You might want to cancel it. We haven't even decisively made this house a home yet, and you're already booking your Forbes interview. All right, we're at 0.0724. I don't know. I mean, I feel like we already hit 4,200. I don't want to just stay on stream and watch it continue to break 4,200 or get rejected by it. Do you guys have any questions or? All right, well, if there are no questions, well, let's see. When Ethereum settles down, do you think ADA will hit the ground running again? It depends on what you mean by settle down. I mean, if Ethereum dumps like, a lot at some point, then no. I mean, altcoins will dump with it. And you might say, well, it's not fair. Like, crypto's not fair. Okay, crypto's just not fair. It doesn't really matter what's fair or not. If Ethereum dumps, altcoins will likely dump with it. But again, I mean, Ethereum could continue to go up for a while before it dumps. So, I mean, if it continues to go up like this, and then if it cools off for a few days again, then we can see altcoins go. I mean, ADA was at a dollar not even that long ago. I mean, let's look at ADA really quick, because I mean, ADA not that long ago. If we go look at, say, like the daily time frame here, I mean, ADA was at a dollar at the very end of April, and now we're at $1.76, $1.75. So we know that anytime ADA or anytime Ethereum cools off some, ADA starts moving. And if you don't believe me, look at these candles. All right, look at this area. So this is where Ethereum went kind of sideways for about 4 or 5 days, starting May 4th through May 7th. May 4th through May 7th is when Ethereum finally hesitated a little bit. What do you think happened May 4th to May 7th? Let's go look at ADA. Well, my friends, May 4th, this was Ethereum's correction. Ethereum went down. ADA went down on Ethereum's correction. But then the continued sideways move for the next 4 days. Look, ADA moved from $1.26 all the way up to, we hit around 180 or so, right? We have 180 something. So remember, when Ethereum starts to go sideways during a tsunami, it can give room for altcoins to move. Okay, when Ethereum goes sideways during the Ethereum tsunami, yes, altcoins can move. But if at some point you see Ethereum going down hard, altcoins aren't moving then. Remember the saying that we coined a few weeks ago. If ETH ain't stopping, alts ain't popping, right? If Ethereum's going up every single day, then altcoins in general are not going to be keeping pace. Now, yeah, I get it. Some of you guys have your little pet projects that might be outperforming Ethereum, and that's fine. That's perfectly fine. Congratulations. I mean, I hope you make a lot of money. What I'm referring to is the altcoin market as a whole. Ethereum is outperforming. So as a whole, Ethereum's outperforming most everything. I mean, if you don't believe me, right, let's just go look. ADA ETH, it's been coming down the last few weeks. I mean, look at this. It's been coming down. These are daily candles. So ADA ETH is coming down. VeChain ETH. I mean, VeChain's another one we talk about some, and we talked about up here that this is could be a time to take some profits back to Ethereum. And look, I mean, it's come back down. And then you go look at what else you guys want to look at? Dot Ethereum. Let's look at Dot Ethereum. So a lot of these have been bleeding against Ethereum, okay? And it looks like, we did a video on DOT where we said, all right, look out for this point to go up, or if not, maybe we're gonna go back down to these levels. So you gotta recognize that when Ethereum's moving up every single day, altcoins just simply cannot keep up. They cannot rally with it. Let's look at the Uniswap token, UniETH. Look, it's coming down too. So a lot of, again, yeah, there might be some projects that are performing okay against Ethereum, but most of the coins are bleeding. Even Link, and you guys know I love Link, and Link looks really great against Bitcoin, but again, against Ethereum, it looks bearish as hell. I mean, it's just been going down. Look at Link Ethereum. Look at Link Ethereum. It's getting down to some of these levels we haven't seen for, a couple years, basically. I mean, look at this. It's such to a log scale. The last time we were at these levels was September of 2019, in fact. So, but then you look at Link Bitcoin, and it tells a completely different story. Completely different story. It looks a lot more bullish. We're above the bull market support band, and we've had some weekly closes above it. For Link Ethereum, it looks pretty bearish. Again, we're not going to sugarcoat it. I mean, any of it. I like Link, and I have Link, but again, right now it looks bearish against Ethereum, and it's going to stay that way, in my opinion, until we see some, a weekly close probably above the 20-week SMA. Until then, it looks bearish. All right, we're now at 41.66, so we have pulled back a little bit. Obviously, Bitcoin's pulling back some. We're at 57.785. So again, you see anytime Ethereum anytime Bitcoin bounces some, Ethereum's still able to put in new all-time highs. Still able to put in new all-time highs on a lot of these Bitcoin bounces. Okay, on a lot of these Bitcoin bounces, Ethereum's able to do that. But anyways, why don't we wrap it up? Someone says Link has been a real dud this cycle. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Hold on a second. Link USD, a real dud. Yeah. Almost 32,000% over the last few years. Consistent gains. Slow and steady. Link's not a dud. Okay, Link's not a dud. It has its cycles. It has its cycles against everything, just like we've seen it with Link Bitcoin. And you can't look at this chart. And even if you want to cherry pick where we are today, the Link Ethereum valuation still up 2,800, 2,900% from the summer of 2018. So if you had just bought Link in the summer of 2018 and didn't buy Ethereum, even with the recent bleed of Link Ether, you'd still be up 2,900% against Ethereum. So again, I have a ton of Ethereum, and I have a lot more Ethereum than I have Link, but we can't say Link is a dud when it's outperformed Ethereum by 2,800, 2,900% over the last 1,050 days. Come on. All right, so Bitcoin's coming back down a little bit. So again, we know what that means. Ethereum will, of course, always have a knee-jerk reaction to any type of Bitcoin movement to the downside. As long as Bitcoin stays above the 20-week SMA, Ethereum can continue to likely remain strong. The Ethereum Bitcoin valuation is now at 0.07185. The current all-time high, or the current local top for that, is now a modest 0.0726. And I was saying, okay, let's keep an eye out on that level, because we sort of slowly went down here, and then we dropped like a rock. So we kind of quickly came up. We'll see if we quickly come up, or if, what sort of happens at these levels. But anyway, thank you guys for tuning in. If you guys like the content, make sure you subscribe to the channel, give the video a thumbs up. Remember to check out the Telegram channel, which you can find a link to in the description below. I will post it for you guys in case you guys want to join. I'll also post a chat. I'm going to post a few other chats. So if you want to join a few other chat rooms, we have Into the NFTverse. We have over 1,000 people there. A pretty small chat room, but I just started it. We also have Into the Cryptocosm. If you have a micro cap coin that you've been dying to shill and you don't know who to shill it to, we have Into the Cryptocosm, the perfect place to shill your micro cap cryptocurrency. Well, where people will listen. I won't, but I'm not really in there that much. But Into the Cryptocosm is a place you can look. And we also have the premium list. You guys can check that out if you want to lock in the low rate. Thank you guys for tuning in. Definitely subscribe, click the bell icon, turn on notifications. We'll continue to watch the Ethereum Tsunami. Currently, the all-time high on Ether is 4213.85. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.